Hey there. So today I'm going to take you through a standing wall variation that's going to help to basically create some tension throughout some different myofascial tracts of the body. So we're going to connect some of the superficial back line. And again, if you're not as familiar with some of these terms, like if I say superficial back line or superficial front line, if you go to Tom Meyer's Anatomy Trains, he's kind of the guy that's put together this myofascial map. Anyways, all I'm going to do here is try to get my shoulders in a more neutral position. So a lot of times you're going to see people who are more here, okay, more here. All right, it can be here, it can be here. This is actually a pretty popular one because after years of learning that we don't want to be here anymore, what started happening is everyone just kind of started, I call it peacocking, and they're just like, boom, I'm going to be here, and I walk through the world like this. But this is essentially as bad, if not worse, than this. Okay, really, I just kind of, I want to keep my shoulders in kind of this place where they're floating. That's the idea. It's like you want the scapula to float in space, and then you want them to be able to sort of abduct out a little bit while still maintaining the ability to adduct. Okay, so just like all my other joints, I want to be able to have healthy ranges with all of my bones. Okay, so the scapula, as well as its relationship is at the glenohumeral joint with the humerus, and then it also has a relationship with the clavicle, but it also has, it kind of lives on the thoracic cage, or right around the thoracic spine area, and so it's scapulo-thoraco joint, thoracoscapular joint, I think is what it's called. So anyways, this is a nice one to, again, encourage healthier posture, all right, more uprightedness, and I'm going to go ahead and just run you through it. So again, all I need is a wall. And so that's simple right there. And you can't see it, but my feet are only about, I don't know, I'm like 10 inches away from the wall. And then what I want you to do is just push your entire spine into it. Okay, so I feel you want to feel broadness across your sacrum. Okay, low back is against the wall, thoracic spine, and then you're going to take your arms to 90 degrees. Okay, and I don't know if you can see because of the angle, but you don't want your arms coming in like this. Okay, they're allowed to come in about 15 degrees past neutral. But anything more than that, and it's actually going to start to inhibit the pec muscle, okay? So I want my armpits to breathe. Again, I'm here, I have a slight bend in my knees, and I start to get my entire spine against the wall. And I breathe. Okay. Now to engage my foot muscles a bit, I'm grabbing the floor, like I wanted to pick up a washcloth or a towel. And that's just to kind of send some feedback and to encourage a neural drive from my hip through my knee to my foot. Right? But at the end of the day, you don't need to be gripping the floor the entire time. Now I'm starting by just pulling my elbows into the wall. With a lot of my exercises, I'm trying to think about how to keep my navel moving in and up every time I exhale. So when I breathe in, I laterally expand my rib cage. I exhale, move the navel back. Sometimes what can help is feel the front of your ribs breathe. You might even notice another way to tell if your rib cage is, if it has some mobility to it, is when you breathe in, you'll almost feel like the back of your rib cage comes off the wall. And then you exhale and it sinks back to the wall. That's not the focus right now, but that's just another way to kind of cue your rib cage to move in all three dimensions. Anyways, so back to the exercise. My knees are slightly bent. I'm pulling my elbows into the wall. My spine is against the wall. I breathe. Now I want you to flatten your scapula onto the wall. Again, I'm not pinching, okay? I'm pressing, or I'm pulling. Navel moves in and up every time I breathe out. Now I might be here for like 2 minutes before I do anything. When it is time to start to move and take this exercise to the next level, keeping your spine flat, you're going to slowly bring your elbows forward. Shoulder blades stay against the wall. All right. So, make your palms face each other. Okay, elbows are directly in front of the armpits. Every time you breathe in, raise your elbows to the ceiling about 1 centimeter. And then when you breathe out, just keep them there. Fix them in space. So again, I breathe in. I'll usually continue to go until I feel some gentle trembling in my body. So I'm associating muscle tension. The other time to stop is if your shoulder blades can't stay on the wall any longer, you pause and you just breathe. Keep your spine as flat as you can. Now you want to feel your T-spine light up. So the left and right sides of your middle back is lighting up. You might just pause here. You pause here and you breathe. One option is to stay here. You can lift your heels if you like. This will just recruit a little bit more muscles. Lower your heels down. Turn your palms to the wall. Okay, now I want you to bicep curl. Do a bicep curl. Pull all 10 fingers to the wall. And breathe. Elbows move in towards each other. Every time you breathe in, if you can crawl your fingers up, do it. But keep your shoulder blades against the wall best you can. Alright, once you've had enough, slowly keep your spine where it is. Pull your elbows down to the wall. Now without moving your hips or spine, just press into the wall. See if you can bring yourself off of it, and then relax your arms down by your sides and breathe. Keep that spinal position. I'm pressing my heels down, apart, and out to get a little bit of to encourage some abduction, as well as lateral rotation of the femur. And then you slowly let it go. That one was a lot harder to talk my way through on video than I anticipated. So this is more of like a posture hack, okay? Again, you're really trying to feel it between my thumbs, okay? So on either side of your spine, you want to feel it throughout those thoracic erectors. Again, I like this one because not as much cueing involved as some of the other more advanced stuff you might do with your trainer. So give this one a try. Hope you liked it. Have a good day.